Day 9 of converting this Ford Transit into a camper van. Previously we added a seat with storage, inner walls and doors to our kitchen unit, a frame for the bed with space for a pull-out chair and table. Before we could go any further, we had to wait for the dye to dry. Once it had dried, I was able to start finishing off the kitchen unit, which now has a seat with storage, 2 doors and a nice worktop, which we will be installing a smev 9222 sink into soon. I then painted the 2 walls for the chair white and wood glued them into place. Adam has now glued and attached his bed frame to the bed unit at the front of the bed, so now I can move on to fill in the back doors. I started by putting the original panels back into place, and then after dyeing even more cladding, I neatly attached these 2 doors. Adam, on the other hand, had now made his pull-out table and had started putting together the second chair. He built a frame with 2x2 wood and then cladded 2 sides and used a bigger plank for the other 2 sides. It took some time, but here is the finished rear doors with the cladding. Really pleased with how this turned out. Whilst I was working with the cladding, we finished the roof and now just need to seal the edges off. It was dark and raining, so we wired up the lights. 1 positive cable from the battery in and out of the switch, and both negatives connected. They are then fed and linked to all 4 lights to create the circuit. The circuit has all the positive cables linked together, the same with the negatives, and then attached to the other side of the connector strip is the corresponding wire. The circuit ends when the positive and negative wires are connected to the last light. The first test, and we have light. Most of the build is now done, but we have 2 more days and then we are both away at a festival for 6 days. Once we are back, it will be the finishing touches and we will have a window installed. Follow for day 10, where we will have attached the doors and table, made the bed and done the electrics.